Welcome back. So here's some food for thought. Produce plays a major role in boosting brain function. Susan Mills-Gray is a nutrition professor at the University of Missouri, is actually here to explain how fruits and veggies actually fuel our brain.
Right. You know, I think we think about fruits and vegetables so much as it relates to just our overall health. But there are particular Midwest produce that we can buy in abundance at farmers markets as well as our supermarkets right now that help you and I stay cognitively functioning better for much longer.
See, I love that because we're talking about maybe fighting off Alzheimer's or so many different things that can really attack your mind. You know, looking at these fruits and veggies, what should we be picking?
Okay, so it's spring, and so here's what we're finding. This is what's in season.
Okay.
So our leafy lettuces are in season right now, so they're coming out. You're going to see an abundance of that. Asparagus has been in season for over a month, and so has broccoli. So you can find all of these fresh. The leafy greens and the dark green veggies really have been shown in research to hold off Alzheimer's by a great percentage.
Wow.
So we tend to think about these as being heart healthy, and I'm going to get to that in just a moment. But let's focus on that dementia risk for right now for these. Then when you're looking at berries, strawberries and blueberries in particular are what we call contain phytochemicals in those two particular berries that help reduce your heart risk. So when you make your heart healthier, you make your brain healthier. In particular, strawberries and blueberries destroy harmful cells within the human system.
Wow.
And if you can destroy those, it basically just sort of blows them up and they disintegrate before they can damage the cell beside it. And so what that does is it leaves the vessels, those little tiny vessels going to the brain, healthier so that you get more blood flow. So I would tell all of our viewers this morning, fresh produce does one really important thing for it. It helps keep our heart healthy. And when we keep our heart healthy, that allows that brain to function better because it gets more blood flow.
Well, Susan, I want to say you just dropped so many facts on us, you know, telling us
which
this isn't just like what your mother told you, right? You know, I always say like fill up half your plate with fruits and veggies, but this is actually good for your mind, it's good for your heart, just your overall body. Okay, and you mentioned that these are actually in season at the farmers market.
They're all in season, right? And this is the cheapest time of the year to buy them. When produce is in season, that's when the market price drops because there's so much availability. So when you're shopping, you know, you want to look for fresh berries that look plump. Avoid, you know, those ones that are moldy or the ones that have a lot of bruising.
Okay, so no mold, yeah.
Right, and your leaf lettuces need to be, the heads need to be fairly tight. I've fluffed these open a little bit this morning, but when you're buying, you want those nice and clumped together.
Okay.
Real easy way, people want to know how to buy asparagus. They need to be thin. Don't buy the big ones. They're going to be the bigger the stalk, the tougher.
And it's kind of harder to cook all the way through.
Yes, and you want the head to be very tight.
Okay.
That's a good sign of asparagus. And you know, broccoli's broccoli. Just cut it off its head and go with it.
Looks great.
Yeah, right.
Tastes
just make sure it's not brown.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So let's talk about this. Are these the only foods that protect the brain, or are there other things that we should be looking out for?
Well, now what I focused on today was spring produce.
Seasonal. Yeah.
So as we come into the summer and then we come into the fall, there'll be additional produce that will serve the same capacity, which is heart health, which leads to brain health.
Okay.
And so, you know, at my age, I'm always thinking about boosting my brain function.
Yeah, well, we all need to be doing that all the time.
And the earlier you start to think about it, the
you know
better.
what? Did you wash these off this morning?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, she did? Okay, so why not eat a couple blueberries?
Right.
Susan, thank you so much.